down to the ground. What goes around comes around. You won't put the flame out. You can't.
Boom. What's up? Hello and welcome to the Pass the Biscuit podcast, brought to you by the BCU. My name is Noah, and today I am here with Mark, who's above me.
I am above you.
Bryce, who's to my left.
I'd hope I'm to your left, bud.
Yeah, and then we have Robert actually floating around somewhere within our minds as well. So say hi, Robert.
Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, we're bringing on a fourth person for the first time of the Pass the Biscuit podcast. In theory, we've had Bryce on as a quote-unquote guest because he was in his car. But this is our first, true guest in a sense, aside from just us three going on and talking a little bit of hockey. Today's topics. Well, I guess before we get to that, we'll talk about our break that we took. We just kind of had a little winter break. We were busy with school, blah, blah, blah. Whether it was Christmas, Hanukkah, yeah, whatever.
You think when none of us have school, it would be easy to schedule?
No.
It is not.
No.
Christmas is a bitch.
Yeah, Christmas is a pretty busy time of the year.
And so is Thanksgiving for me, because I have my birthday and my brother's birthday and Thanksgiving, and then it's just a whole hell of a palooza. So now we're in school. We have a schedule.
Yep, and we're back at it. So that's that. Yay.
But things were being worked on while we were away.
Right. That is true.
Wait, you're below me. So I'm trying to
got a microphone there. We'll be hooking that up pretty soon. It'll be a little bit better quality overall. We'll get into that information a bit later. But today's out of context hockey quote of the day is, Mark, take it away.
There is none.
What the heck?
I couldn't find one.
Oh my gosh. You know what? Here, I'll give you a quote. I mean, it's not really a quote, but it's more so a story. So before every hockey game, I actually had a picture in my bag of Jimmy Craig, 1980 goaltender for Team USA when they took down the Soviet Union. Soviet Russia. Yeah, I had a picture of him, so I looked at him before every single game of hockey that I played.
He really got you going?
Dude, he got me going. He got me fired up. So, actually, I was just throwing away my old hockey bag because it's garbage. And I went up to the garbage area, and I opened it up. Yeah, grit bags, they're
kind of overrated. I don't know why everybody liked them so much.
They're so bad. But anyway, so I open it up, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I almost just threw away Jimmy Craig. Yanked him out, and he's in my basement right now. So I got a picture of Jimmy Craig sitting there. You would have been forever
cursed.
Dude, I would have been forever cursed.
We would have never won a beer league again.
Dude, no. Let's get back on topic. Speaking of topics, Calder Trophy talk. We'll be talking about that a little bit. We got a breakout player for the first half of the year. Just like who's kind of surprised us overall. We have halfway season awards. We'll talk about the Hart Trophy. We'll talk about the Vezina. Jack Adams, actually, best coach of the year. We'll talk about the Rocket and the Calder. Just those five, though. We don't want to get anything too in-depth. And then we'll have predictions for tonight's game, which, by the way, I am leading by a lot. Not trying to brag. All right. Before we get into any of those topics, though, I want to tell you about something. I want to ask you, kind of beg a little bit. Maybe check out our merch. What do you think? Thinking about that, Mark?
Link.
Yeah, we have a brand new link. We'll talk about that.
Website.
We're dropping some items pretty soon that are new about the Metropolitan Division as well. I've created some designs. You can see that as well as some BCU merch. So now it's going to be head over to teespring.com/stores/thebCU. B as in Bob, C as in
Cat.
Crocodile, and U as in Universe. So there you go.
You could have just said B as in bizarre, C as in cinematic, and U as in universe. You know what the acronym stands for.
When has Noah ever made anything easy?
As fun,
no, it wouldn't have. I wanted to use C as crocodile.
And that the BCU corresponds with the new website, thebcu.net. So
yeah.
That has not Teespring, Pass the Biscuit, and the film stuff.
Yeah.
Which is what this is BCU is mainly for.
Correct. All right. Calder Trophy. You know what? Here, Bryce. Say stuff. You've been itching for now a month.
Nope. You're this way.
It's hard for me because you can't deny Quinn Hughes and what he's done and how much he's impacted Vancouver over there.
Yeah, he's been great for the Fort Wayne Thunder.
He has. Same with Your boy over there in Buffalo as well. He's he's had a pretty good season, but
and now he's hurt.
yeah, leading the league leading rookies in points so far. But I mean, for me, fanboy has to go Cale Makar. It's just watching him play out there. You can tell he's just on a different level. It feels like than most other defensemen who are 20 fucking years old coming into the league. It's like the amount of records he's like tied or set already at 20 years old. He's up there with some of the greats all time.
He impacts the game so much. Unlike Olofsson, I mean, Hughes is huge for Vancouver's power play.
Makar has the ability at 20 years old to take over a game.
Yeah.
He can see, like, there's a game a month or so back, they were playing the Wild. I think we were down 2 goals, right? In the span of like 5 minutes, I think he had 2 goals and an assist to put the Outs up 3-2.
Oh, yeah.
He just completely took over that game.
He had 2 really nice shots that I think
his shot. He leads. Really... So it's kind of a weird stat, but he leads the league in post hit as well. I think right now he's at 9.
Do they keep track of that?
They do, yeah.
They keep track of anything you can ever think of, Mark.
But I think so far he's hit 9 or 10 posts this year already.
Huh. Every game's at 7:30 tonight. We should probably pick those soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get into that in a bit.
But so that's my pick is Makar. With Hughes coming in a close second.
That's mine too.
Nah.
I agree.
Nope. Screw you guys. Victor Olofsson. I'm taking a forward just for the sake of taking a forward. I did say Makar.
If
about
Makar
a month
would
and a
win,
half
would he be
ago.
the first? Would he be the first Calder winner defenseman since Ekblad?
Yes.
Yeah. But I don't know.
because Darlene didn't win it. So.
Yeah, he didn't.
Which I think just shows how good Makar and Hughes are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
The fact that they're having this impact as rookies and as young as they are, and just especially on being surrounded by great players. Just
not even counting points. I think Makar is like a +8 or something already as a rookie defenseman, and Quinn Hughes is close to even, if not positive. I don't know Hughes stats.
Yeah,
but...
I think I heard this like a month ago or so. They were talking about. Yeah, but they were talking about. I don't know whether it was on NHL Network or if it was on another hockey podcast. But they say, and if you do watch this, it looks like Makar moves faster side to side laterally than he does just forward. It's crazy.
Watching him walk the blue line, almost every time he finds a lane to shoot.
He does. Yeah.
If not, he's creating space, for his forward to come loop back up high, or his other D partner to loop down low.
Yeah.
They create this fucking cycle going. It's just his ability to breaking out of the zone, hit crisp like tape to tape passes, or even fucking skated out himself. It's almost unmatched. I feel like.
No. He's not only one of the best defensive rookies in the league. He's one of the best defensemen in the league.
Yeah.
Colorado was known last season to have a great defense on the come up. And then suddenly, it's, this Cale Makar. Oh, wait. Now he's their best defenseman. Arguably, but probably. Mm-hmm. And they already had a good defense.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at his time logged, he's gaining a lot of trust, too, from coaching staff. It's like, he started out the year, I think, like around 16, 17 minutes a game. He's up to like 19, 20 now.
Yeah.
So he's logging pretty big minutes, for how old he is.
That's kind of like how John Marino's been for the Penguins, Mark. Like, he originally was starting like 14, 15 minutes a game. Now he's logging closer to 20.
He eventually got up to the top pairing, playing almost 25 a night. So
yeah,
right.
Yeah, no, right now we have actually technically 2 rookies are our number 1 D pair. We have Makar and oh shit, why can't I remember his name?
Graves.
Brian Graves. Thank you. Yeah, Graves. He's actually leading the league in plus minus still, but they've looked good together. Yeah, he's like a plus 32 or something right now, plus 30.
Wow, you're lucky Dumoulin's hurt.
You're right.
He would destroy them.
That's the one stat that Brian Dumoulin is all about. Here's something interesting. We're talking about defensemen.
Yeah, so top 5 plus minus in the league. You got Ryan Graves, Dougie Hamilton, Jacob Slavin, Ian Cole, and Artemi Panarin.
I have Panarin on my fantasy team. But here, since we were talking about defensemen, I just got this notification. Flames defenseman Rasmus Anderson just got signed 6 years, $4.55 million per year. I think he's like 5'2", maybe 5'3". A really tiny guy now. He's not actually, but he's a short, speedy little defenseman.
I mean, look at the league though, and how much. Look at how much the defensive game has changed in the NHL.
Yeah, let's say he's
6'1".
Like 6'1",
Bro, he looked like a midget the time I watched him
He's
play.
6'1", 214.
I mean, everyone's small compared to Malkin, but everybody's small compared to Malkin. Calm down. But
I don't know who you're thinking of. Are you thinking of someone on the Flames?
Yeah. I'm looking this up. Hold on.
you're thinking of, like, not Rocco Grimaldi, but
Rasmus Andersson.
Yeah.
He's 6'1". What the hell? He looked like a midget. Oh my gosh! Take everything I said back. God, he's a freaking tower.
But no,
Oh,
like,
God. Oh my lord.
even going back, he can skate. I've watched a couple Flames games, and
Yeah.
he's a dynamic defenseman.
He reminded me of Chad Ruhwedel if Chad Ruhwedel was really good at hockey.
Man, that's... Yeah, he reminded me of Tanner Glass if Tanner Glass was really good at hockey.
Yo, dude, I'm like a Connor McDavid, just not that good.
Yeah,
Think
exactly.
about it.
Hey,
like,
you both play the same sport. That's one thing you and Connor McDavid have in common.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But you don't have his girlfriend, so he wins.
In middle school, I used to call myself the middle school Datsuk.
No, you didn't.
I did once, and everybody yelled at me for it. It was so funny.
I don't remember this at all.
You were never on my... No.
I
You
was
were
on
my
your
team
team in middle
In
school.
middle school, you were.
Yeah, but then in high school, I became too good.
Yeah, you were the only goalie.
Outgrew him.
You were the only goalie.
No, I wasn't. There was 3 goalies.
Okay, well, you're the best goalie.
Yeah, damn right.
Well, the Capitals Flyers game is underway.
Yeah, let's pick them.
All right, we're
Should
done
we
with.
just do predictions really quick?
Yeah, we'll do some predictions. Hold on, let's throw up the predictions on the screen for all those visual listeners. Audio listeners, sorry. But I can explain it to you. Through 20 games of predictions, I am 16 wins and 4 losses. I am hotter than the Islanders off the start of the season. That's crazy. Mark's looking like the Red Wings. He's 8-12. Actually, no, that's not even close. That's a lot better than the Red Wings. Oh, I mean, well, no. They played 40 games. Bryce is 11-9. I mean, respectable. Not me, but respectable. All right, what games we got going on here tonight,
All right,
fellas?
Caps, Flyers. Noah, you're first.
Why am I first?
Because
so you
I
guys
wrote
can
N.
can
Yeah.
copy me.
That's an easy one.
Because I wrote N down first.
Caps Flyers. Is it in Philly or is it in
I
Washington?
think it's in Philly.
In Philly.
What goalies are playing?
Holtby
Carter Hart.
And Hart.
and Carter.
Come on, I'm taking the Caps.
Yeah, that's an
Bryce.
easy one. Caps all the way.
Robert.
Capitals.
It's already 1-0 Washington, by the way.
Are you serious? On my
No.
thing, it says...
I didn't know
1-0
that, so that counts for me.
Wait, is it 1-0 Flyers?
Yeah, it's 1-0.
Oh shit, it
Flyers.
is. Fuck.
My thing didn't refresh.
That still
Oh.
doesn't change anything.
Kurt's gonna let in 4 in the next 2
All right,
minutes.
Jets
You get
lead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jets Leafs.
I think this is a tough game.
The
I
New
think
York Jets play the Leafs. Wow.
I think
No,
it's Hellebuck and Anderson.
Did I say New York Jets?
It is.
No.
Oh, okay.
In
That's a toss-up
Toronto.
for me.
and
All right, Noah.
Toronto.
I think Toronto. Oops, sorry.
Toronto's
No.
hot. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bryce.
I think Toronto's gonna have a big game offensively. I'm going
Robert?
Toronto.
The Winnipeg Jets.
Okay, I'm going with the Winnipeg Jets.
Robert's got to catch up. He has 0 wins.
I'm 0. It's fine. I'll catch Mark pretty soon.
All right, Stars Kings.
Yeah, true.
I think
Stars.
Bishop's in goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he? No.
Yeah.
No, Qdoban
That
is.
got
Or Qdoban.
changed.
I'm taking
I
the
think it's
Kings.
I think Quick is in goal though.
Server for 15
I think Quick is in goal. Yeah, and like Qdoban.
I don't care who's in goal. I'm taking the Kings.
I'm taking the Stars.
I'll go Stars as well.
Ooh.
I'm going Stars.
Wow, I'm the only one. Dang, you guys are gonna be sad when the Kings win that game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're winning
probably.
7-0.
Or you guys are gonna gang up on me and just laugh in my face if they're stars.
Those guys
win.
from the future, dude. He's just trying not to go undefeated to make us feel bad.
Facts. Facts. Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Those are the only games.
It's only 3 games.
there's only 3 games?
Yeah.
Dang, so you guys literally can't even touch me if I lost all 3. God, that's a good feeling. That is a good feeling. All right, before we get into this next topic for today, I want to tell you about an Instagram account that I very much so enjoy. I go on quite often. It's got 4,000 followers now. It had 1,200 the last podcast. That was a month ago. It's growing.
A little bit more than a month ago.
Well, I don't care. Anyways, so it's got 4,000 followers now. It's one of the largest. It might even be the largest non-EA Sports and like NHL related Instagram account, and it's now on TikTok as well. If you look up NHL 20 clips, help it reach its goal of 5,000 followers on Instagram. Jeez, that was a tough sentence. It posts daily clips for the most part. So if you just send in some Chell 20 clips, there it is on Bryce's phone. He's ripping it out.
See that?
Is it close to 5,000? Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, 4,100.
Yeah, that's not bad. But every single day, for the most part, it posts some Chell 20 clips. So if you screen cap your sick ass goal, Dangle Snipe Selly, send it over. Actually, Dangle Snipe and Selly's a song on Spotify. It's absolutely terrible. I want to show it to you guys after this podcast. But
I listened to it. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's really bad, but it's so much fun to listen to. Anyways, though, NHL 20 clips. Go check them out. All right, breakout player first half of the year. So who's been good, like real good, unexpectedly?
You know, I don't know if you can say unexpectedly or if this even count, but Jack Eichel. I just feel like he's had so much more of an impact this year on that Buffalo Sabres team.
Yeah.
It just feels like, for me, single-handedly taking over games again.
No, totally. I completely agree.
You know, maybe not points-wise, because he's got a... Let me check stats, actually. I think
he's got a good amount.
Marginally more than last season. I think he's 2 away from his goal total already from last year. But
26
it just felt like he's taken over games for that Buffalo team just single-handedly.
Yeah, he's well and above their best player. He's no Dolly, and given he's a defenseman. But wow,
yeah, I think
what a pick that ended up being.
Yeah, like last year, I think he had 28 goals. He's already 26 this year.
I just meant in the NHL draft.
Well, if he wasn't going to, I mean,
you know, last year's total was 77 games played. He had 28 goals, 54 assists for 82 points. And this year is 26 and 29 for 55 in 42 games.
So that's got to be one of the highest point per game percentage in the league. That's probably like what 1 point.
I think McDavid
1.32 is my guess. Maybe 1.36 per points per game. So like he's on pace for probably what 100.
I think
110.
110.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'd take 110 from Jack Eichel.
Yeah.
And I mean, just like he's such a great skater too. He has phenomenal hands, good all-around player for the most part.
There's 11 players on pace for over 100 points already.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like I'll go through a list starting at 11, going up to 1. You have Matthews, Carlson, Kane, Eichel, Huberdeau, Panarin, Marchand, Pasta, McKinnon, and Draisaitl and McDavid.
Wow, that's a list of some pretty solid NHL players, I'd like to say.
Yeah, not bad.
But
they're okay at hockey.
But just to think about that, there's 10 players, did you say, on pace for 100 plus points?
11. Going from the past, I think, 2 years ago. Last year was 5 or 4 or 5. The year before was 1, and it was McDavid.
What happened to the year that Jamie Benn won highest scoring with 89 points or something like that? Yeah, that was highest scoring. Like ever since that, 89 points is in like the 20s or 30s.
The league, it's getting a lot more skilled, a lot quicker.
So much faster.
Yeah, you know, you got the old rough time hockey going away, a lot less hitting going on, but
in a sense, it can be more entertaining.
There still is hitting, yeah.
But it's weird though, because like the Penguins play very physical, and some other teams play pretty physical and are still good. So
like the Penguins play physical, but it's not like a noticeable physical.
You have a team like the Bruins, or like
the Bruins, the Penguins, the Blues.
Yeah.
And what's one thing in common? They're all cup contenders. So
yeah.
Although one thing,
the last 2 teams to play each other in the cup, Blues and Bruins, they both play that fast hit,
right?
Power, forecheck, whatever.
As the Penguins, for example, drafted 5, 6, 7 power forwards this year.
We had 6, 7 picks, but I think every single one of them was a power forward.
Every single
the last one.
Every single pick, but the last
that last dude from Finland was only like 6.
So I was reading this article actually a couple of days ago, and it's like, I don't think a team with the players making over 9 mil or something like that has won a Stanley Cup in the past like 20 years, 15
aside
years.
Aside from the Penguins with Malkin.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I mean, I think that I think Chicago won their cups before.
Maybe it was the past 5 because you have
Well, no, then that must have been over 10 million.
They won 1 with Kane and Taves, but
That must be over 10 million. I'm assuming.
I don't
Maybe
think
it's
it's
over 10, yeah.
viable to build a strong roster. I mean, I don't think the Leafs are going to win a cup with how they're paying 3 of them as much as they are.
Yeah.
I don't think the Canadians
think-
can have the scoring depth they have paying
No,
Price that much.
You need those blue collar guys, who are gonna go do your fucking dirty work. They're gonna go play hard in the offensive zone and play good in the defensive zone.
You need
Florida
that.
might be an exception because they're paying Bob so much, and they're still pretty good. But
yeah,
I don't think they're a cup contender.
But here,
they can go on a run.
One thing that those teams absolutely rely on more than you would think is absolutely unexpected rookies coming out of nowhere or from their farm system. Like that's what got the Penguins the Stanley Cup in 2016.
Look at
we
Toronto.
Fired
too.
Mike Johnston. We brought in Mike Sullivan, and then Sullivan's like, "Here, I want to call up Brian Rust, who is my breakout player of the year. He's got 35 points or something like that in 29 games. His next highest career points is 38. He brought up Connor Sherry, who was solid for us, and maybe one other player, Tom Kuhnhackl. And 4 players. That's an entire line and another player right there. Those rookies, well, still, okay, so that's an entire line. But rookies on those entry-level deals, that wins us the Stanley Cup those years. Having expensive contracts obviously is going to help because you're going to get superstars. But if you're talking $12.5 million like McDavid, in comparison to Leon Draisaitl's 8.5 or whatever it is, or 9.5, that looks garbage. Yes, he's the best player in the world. I said it. He's the best player in the world.
Hey, Noah finally said it. Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
Right now. But $12.5 million. I don't want to give him that. What am I going to have? Zach Cassian as my next best forward after these two? No thanks.
I mean, but that's the same concept of having. But I mean, for the Leafs, it's even worse.
Right. Oh, I totally
agree.
They're
paying 3.
Is it 3 or is it? Yeah, there's playing 3 guys
you
over
include
10 million.
Nylander, who
Tavares, Marner, and
8 or 9 or whatever it is.
Right.
I think it's like 9.2 or something. Yeah.
Morgan Riley's gonna get paid off soon.
Yeah.
Well, they got
Freddie Anderson's a good goalie. I don't know what his contract is.
If
but
they
want
to keep Barry, if they want to keep Barry too,
bad.
Barry's gonna need to get paid.
Right.
I don't think they will.
No way. There's no way they're gonna be able to keep him.
No.
That's like the same situation with Penguins and Schultz. There's just no way.
Yeah.
There's no cap space.
Unless
he shits the bed
which he's been doing,
continues getting injured every other game.
Which he's been doing.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're on pace for a $4 million contract. Let's go.
Yeah, we might be, but regardless.
Well, it's like then you have players too, McKinnon, who came out and said, I'll take less on my next deal.
Oh yeah, that's
because he wants to win.
That's
McDavid took less.
Yeah, Crosby took less.
McDavid took less because he probably could have gotten like 50.
He could have,
easily.
but it would have been stupid.
So Noah, who do you have as your breakout player?
My breakout player is Brian Rust. He's got 35 points in 29 games, and his next best season is 18 goals. That was the most goals he's had in a year. He has 17 right now in 29 games. I think he's on pace to score 30-something, maybe 33, or it was 43. I think he dropped off a slight bit since then. And then his other best season, I think he had 39 points, and now he has 38 points, and now he has 35.
You got to think he's going to even be putting up more with Gensel gone.
Yeah.
Right, with Gensel gone, he's well. I mean, I don't think that'll help him get more because of Gensel being gone, but like he's just going to stick with Malkin. That's going to be their duo pairing for the most part. I wouldn't be surprised if the Penguins add another winger to go with Crosby. That's quite a possibility, but I don't want to get into that right now.
Because I don't know
just stick
some,
on the breakout players. Now he'll be on the first line, but yeah, Rust is he's been a whole nother animal. He's faster this year, and he's already fast. He's a lot stronger on the puck, and he just seems a whole lot more confident as well. Who do you have, Mark?
I'm glad we didn't trade him.
Yeah. Who do you have, Mark? Do you have a specific breakout player?
Jonathan Huberdeau. Not so much a breakout, but is more of now people are actually realizing he's doing things.
Yep, that's exactly who I had.
Right. No.
He put up 92 points last year.
But look before that.
No one knew. I mean,
before
that. But no one knew.
Right.
It's the Panthers. No one knows anything about the Panthers. I doubt 90% of the people who live in Florida know anything about the Panthers.
No, dude, it's all
So-
Barkov.
Yeah, and
He
now
steals
and now
99% of the
Huberdeau's
shit.
there too.
Yeah.
So and Hoffman, and unless they trade him or whatever.
Dadnov has had a pretty decent year as well.
Yeah,
though.
I love his name. I love his name.
Throughout his career before last year, I mean, Huberdeau was averaging like 60 to 70 points.
His most was 69.
Yeah, most was 69 before last year. Last year was a huge jump, and this year he's on pace for like 110.
Yeah, he was
It's
in
like,
your list of guys on pace for 100. So
yeah,
So,
monster year.
so I just went to the Penguins versus Florida hockey game as well, and Huberdeau looked like the best player on their team, and they have Alexander Barkov. He looked like the best player on their team. He looked more effective, and he was actually a quality two-way player as well, which I thought was interesting. I don't know if that's maybe the help of the coach from Joe Quenneville as well.
that does help. I always forget they got him, but that probably helps them a lot.
Yeah, he looks like he's
It's a shame they signed
real
Bobrovsky
superstar.
that long for that much.
Yeah.
Because this team that might handicap this team because they're pretty good. I mean, Drieger was good,
Yeah, he was
when
good.
we were
He
there.
stole that game.
but I don't know. It's just they could get so much more depth if they didn't have to pay Bobrovsky.
Which is why I don't like paying goalies over $6 million.
I can deal with 7.5. I think 8's where I draw the line.
How much are they paying him?
11,
Oh,
10,
my lord.
10 for
yeah,
10.
That is
10 for 8,
disgusting.
something like that.
10 for 7, but
Something like that.
some UFA
I think
deal, so
Flurry
it's
makes
8.
9.
No, he makes 7.
7-1. 7-1? I think it's 7-1.
No more than 7.5. I know that. But yeah. You got a... or you said your breakout player.
Robert
right,
said
Bryce?
Huberdeau too.
Yeah,
So.
Yeah.
I had
And
Huberdeau
then-
also.
Who'd you have, Bryce?
Breakout, Eichel.
Oh, right. Yeah, totally.
Anthony, you can throw Anthony Duclair up in there too.
Yeah.
Just to give a fourth person, you can throw Anthony Duclair
I
up
mean,
there.
he's got
Maybe,
21 goals on the season.
maybe David Perron.
Braun.
Perron's been a solid
He's
player
rejuvenated his career.
I mean, but
career.
he's a point per game player.
Yeah.
He's never been that before. Like he's been good when he was with Vegas 2 years ago, their first year, in St. Louis last year, but
yeah,
he's never been a point per game player.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean,
would it be a breakout year for Svechnikov?
Yeah,
yeah,
I would say so.
I would say that
he's over a point per game as well. It looked like a breakout year for Gensel, even though he had 79. But you know, I mean, instead of having a breakout year, he just decided to break his shoulder.
And the rest of the population of America and Canada was deciding, oh, he doesn't just play with Sid and get points.
Right.
Like we knew this because we watch him every game. But like everybody,
Yeah.
Everybody has the old.
Even still, though, like
people like think if you play with
still
Sid,
a
you get
bit
points.
skeptical.
It does not work like that.
I'm not gonna say that I thought he wasn't just a product of Crosby, but I didn't think he would be as good as he was without Crosby.
It's very hard to play with Crosby.
Oh,
this has been illustrated.
Right. No, it is. But Gensel.
Well, you have to have a
really
high.
Improved.
You have to have a high fucking hockey IQ to play with the guy.
It's
like
hard
Crosby.
playing with the world's greatest grinder.
Yeah.
It's
Yes,
just
it
weird.
is.
It's just I don't get it. Everyone has to have that same grinder mentality, and Sid's just the best at it. It's just weird.
Which is why I think the Penguins are going to trade for Connor Sherry.
I don't think they're going to trade for him.
I don't either. I just felt like
I just don't want him.
I just felt like saying that so that I can go back and clip it if we do get Connor Sherry.
Oh, okay. I like when you were delving into the Devils. I like those two guys, Coleman and Miles Wood. I like Miles Wood a lot.
Yeah, I like to go on Reddit and look up some hockey games and stuff like that. So I thought fits for us would be Miles Wood and Blake Coleman.
You know,
Coleman actually could,
low
I guess,
key
could be a breakout as well.
Low key, I could see fucking Pittsburgh signing a guy this offseason like Tyson Jost. I don't know how much you've watched of him, but he's one of those same kind of play style. He's shit for Avs, but I mean he's on our fourth line.
I said he's shifty, but
oh, I heard shit.
That's what I heard.
But no,
I was like, wow.
He's one of those guys. He's always down in the corner. I think he's been the most hit player on our team this year. He's always down low, working hard.
It sounds like Brandon
I
Tanev.
was about to say, I could feel like I feel like he just fits in.
And he's versatile because he was drafted as a center, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not playing center for you guys?
No, he is. He's our
Oh, okay.
Well, he's on a line with Belmar and Nieto right now, so it's kind of like a 1-2.
Good hockey player.
I hate his picture in NHL.
He looks so ugly.
Yeah. But no, I mean, for what he is, he just doesn't work out in Colorado. Just, new scenery, new change.
Penguins are very good with former first-round picks not working out.
Yeah. Speaking of first-round picks not working out, dude.
I don't want to talk about Galchenyuk.
No, I was going to say Val Nichushkin for Colorado has actually had a pretty decent year. I mean,
he's always pissed me off because I'm a Stars fan on the side.
Yeah.
And he always pissed me off because he never was just like, yeah, I'm going to go to Russia. I'm like,
I don't know. He came back to Colorado and he's played a big role.
Yeah. What? You got a I like that saying.
I know. It's funny because it's like normally I like to get a burger and side of fries, but Mark's like,
I'm a Penguins fan.
I'm a Penguins fan with a side of Dallas Stars.
With a side of Dallas and a side of Vancouver, so.
Yeah, drizzle a little bit.
I love watching Vancouver. I love watching Vancouver.
Fun to watch.
They're just, and their goalie's got a great nickname that I want to be popularized.
What is it?
Backup. Thatcher the Snatcher. I mean.
Oh, you made that up, didn't you?
I think I did.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I saw it somewhere, kudos to that person because I think it's hilarious. But if not, Thatcher the Snatcher.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's from a Russian Badger Rainbow Six video about Thatcher, the Rainbow Six operator, but they have the same first name, so Thatcher the Snatcher.
Okay, speaking of, snatching some pucks out of midair, you guys want to talk about Vezina? Halfway through season already?
Where did my clipboard go?
All of them?
Nice. Very nice segue.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice segue.
Give me that big save.
Dude.
Big Save A. Follow Noah at
Oh, yeah.
Big Save A.
Yeah, it is right below me. You love whenever you save, like whenever it's icy outside though, and like you're gonna fall over and then you like save yourself.
Oh, big save!
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just fun, like when the rain becomes.
I take it you did that today.
Huh? No, actually, I didn't.
No,
but
you know that,
I have done that.
All that snow they called for today. We got nothing.
Yeah, they called for so much snow, but
it was like 20 minutes north. But
yeah,
welcome to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that is true. But
did you get
like I'm actually
No.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
This is golf clap for you. But nah, seriously. Like I've slipped on ice before. I'm not even gonna lie. But like, and even when I'm playing ice hockey, because I'm just bad at ice hockey. I'm good at inline. I'm bad at ice hockey. But I don't blame people for enjoying ice hockey. And that's Honey Baked. That's Honey Baked U19 girls hockey. They freaking love it. I don't blame them. They were fun to watch. They're fun to watch. Check them out. I'm serious. Check them out. Keep some tabs. Watch them. I drove to Michigan twice. I mean, I only saw one game. But
that was the longest.
It was fun. I had
transition into an ad read ever.
I had a freaking treat, dude. That was enjoyable. Let's go, Honey Baked. Yeah, screw you guys. All right.
Yeah, no. Okay, Vezina. Who do you got, Noah? Who do you got?
Vezina.
Oh man, that was a great transition, Noah.
Thank you.
I don't know how you got from there to there, but good job.
Because I just think this stuff in my head. I just.
Really, I didn't know you think in your head. I thought you think in your ass.
Nah. You know what else you have to think?
Okay.
You have to think in chess. You
know
who's a pawn in chess? A bishop. Ben Bishop's my Vezina.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up, boys? I'm on fire.
Bishop.
God can't stop me. Cannot stop me. You know who else you can't stop? My Hart Trophy winner, Connor McDavid. I just punched myself in the face. Oh, geez.
God, you fucking deserve that, dude.
Dude.
Okay, just go through your whole list.
God, dude, I feel like some of the coaches earlier this season, like
we got Hart, Vezina, Jack Adams,
hitting their
Rocket, and Calder.
I think for the Vezina, I think it's either Bishop or Varlamov, just based on how many games they play, and based on their goals allowed average, save percentage, and then neither of them get any help from the offense at all.
Specifically Varlamov.
Yeah.
You guys have no top.
I mean, all they really have is like Barzal, and that's like it.
Yeah,
I
think both of them get like way less than 3 goals on average. Like Bishop and Varlamov.
No, Varlamov's been quite a surprise. Like honestly, I thought when they signed him that was a good signing, but I still thought Grice might be their starter in quotes.
I thought Grice was still gonna be like the best one, but Grice has been really down lately.
I was ready for a
Varlamov
1-2 punch.
Just came out. I mean, Varlamov just came out and shut out like one of the highest scoring offenses in the league. In the Avs, 32 save game.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's like he's playing phenomenal. I mean, he beat the Caps recently. I mean, it's like, and he lost to Toronto, but he only allowed 2 goals.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
mean,
like,
Toronto's been hot too, so.
Yeah, which shows him only allowing 2 goals is great.
Right. No, I totally agree.
So it's just, I think that he should.
Yeah.
Islanders.
That's like a nice
scorer.
Yeah. See, I just have a feeling he won't win it, but it's a good dark horse pick. Like, if he really, I don't want to say ups his game because he's been good lately, but if he continues this throughout the remainder of the season,
winning more and he's still playing like this,
then there's a good chance. But that's a good dark horse pick that I like for sure. Who do you have, Bryce?
Down in Arizona, I got my boy Darcy Kemper, dude.
He's hurt.
I'd have him if he didn't get hurt.
Yeah. No, even with the injuries, he's
getting
hurt stellar year.
Has proven it hurts goalies in the Vezina. Because Fleury would have had it 2 years ago when he got hurt.
Yeah. Just some of the numbers he's put up this year.
Yeah. I think he's got a 929 or something like that. I just bit my tongue.
He's got 217 goal against. Save. Save is up there. 929 save.
God, I remember that so well. What's he got? Like a 214 goals against? If that's right, I'm on fire.
I mean, do they have a date when he's going to be playing again?
2.17.
Damn, I was close.
I think the city's soon.
Yeah, it was like a month and a half.
And that was like a month and a half ago.
It was like a half month ago.
Right around when we stopped doing the podcast for our December break, that's when he got hurt. So, hey, we started doing the podcast again. Maybe Darcy Kemper can come back.
Yeah, if he comes back.
No, he practiced Wednesday. He was practicing.
It's a good thing
Wednesday
Noah isn't talking about trading people anymore. He almost killed someone earlier.
What do you mean?
He almost killed TJ Brody.
Oh yeah, I did.
He goes, he texts me. He goes, I think the Penguins should trade for TJ Brody. And then in like 20 minutes later, I get the alert that he collapsed at practice.
Yeah. Then I said someone else. I said Athanasiou.
I think it was Sam Bennett. I thought it was Sam Bennett, and then he got hurt. And then Athanasiou.
I said Athanasiou, then he got hurt. Yeah.
For Kemper, they're expecting him to come back around the All-Star break.
That's
okay.
I'm just afraid that he's going to come back and not keep, because it's hard to come back from an injury and play as well as he was playing.
Yeah.
Because then he has to get back up to game speed,
right,
and be used to playing again.
Yeah, there'll be a little adjustment phase for him, I'm sure, but he came out so hot that it's gonna be tough to keep his stats up. But
exactly.
Update to the Washington game. It's 1-2 for Washington.
2 on Washington, and it's
Hart is letting 2 goals on 7 shots.
Yep, Jets and Maple Leafs is tied 1.
It's tied at 1. The other one's on a 10, so.
Gotcha.
Mark, who do you have as your Vezina Trophy winner?
I have Tristan Jarry.
The starter! I can go back to my tweet 2 years ago where I said Tristan Jarry will be starting the Pittsburgh Penguins in 2 years. And that was when we had Fleury and Murray on the rise. And I just randomly one day go, this other guy, Tristan Jarry, he's going to be the starter. What do you know? He made the All-Star game 2 years later.
He's a stud.
It's
funny,
like such a savage.
It's funny. The Penguins are lucky as a franchise that's never had really good goaltending until I guess Barrasso, but he was kind of a dick. And then Fleury, but everybody in between kind of sucked. And now we just have all these goalies that just keep coming out of nowhere. Murray was not supposed to be this good, like when he was good.
No, he's supposed to have like an 896 save percentage, like he does right now.
It wasn't. He was a project. He was raw, and Jarry was supposed to be where Murray is.
Yeah.
And it's just funny how goalie science works. And we got Smith, our third goalie, who could be a backup in probably half the teams.
Who could start on maybe one team.
And then Larmy, who's a good prospect. So it's just weird how this...
Could Casey DeSmith be the Ottawa Senators starting goalie right now?
Probably.
He could totally start over Craig Anderson. Or whatever the hell his name is.
Or
That's
Philly.
His name.
Could be in Philly too.
Maybe Philly.
No, if you go to Philly and you're a goaltender, you're just screwed.
Yeah, true.
There's just no chance. I
hope they trade Carter Hart.
They trade Carter Hart to the Kings, and then the Kings get a.
He's about to lose 5 games in a row, probably.
Trade him to the Kings, get Jonathan Quick, and then we'll be fine.
That would be the most ridiculous, stupid trade ever.
Just get Hart out of Philly so I can like him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. He'd be on my fantasy team right this very second if he wasn't on the Flyers.
He's on my team and he sucks wiener, dude.
Yeah, just like the other goalies you have. Except for Francois, he's been all right.
Flock is pretty decent as well.
When he
Yeah.
plays.
Play.
Not recently, but
Yeah, Jari. I mean, dude, he can go out there and let up in 3 goals every game, and he'll still win most of his games on average. He has like top 10 goals for average. Like that's what I'm saying. It's crazy that he can slow down a lot because he's playing phenomenal and still win like every game.
Yeah. Like, I mean, even
The
last night,
the
last
Penguins
night
for the
and-
past 13 years.
yeah, last night, quote unquote, Jari slowed down. He got a .914 save percentage, and that was an
Oh.
off night for him lately.
Yeah.
He let in 3 goals on 35 shots, and that was considered an off night. I mean, I thought he was excellent, but statistically speaking, that was low for him. So, hey, if that's a bad game, that's an all-star goaltender.
oh yeah.
Literally. It's an all-star goaltender. Hart Trophy.
I think we all
I-
McDavid.
We all have
Nope.
McDavid except for the guy in the Avalanche. Wait, why don't you just turn around and show us who you have on the back of your jersey?
Fuck yeah. Blah.
Sounds like Tristan
Give it
Jarry
to
on that
me.
one.
No,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
my boy Nate Mack up here in Colorado.
So Nathan McKinnon's gonna win the Hart. I could totally see that actually.
He'll probably be one of the,
Yeah.
the finalists.
Oh,
The finalists.
better
Yeah, I
be a
know.
finalist.
Like
I
he-
just don't see anyone
so-
beating McDavid.
so much of the season he's been without his top 2 wingers with Rantanen and fucking Landeskog, and he still put up numbers all year. It's just, it's so, I don't even know how to fucking describe it, man. He's just playing on another level right now.
Yeah, he's been
Like,
pretty
it-
okay at the sport.
Yeah, no, like, I don't even know how to describe it, man. He's just good at hockey.
Yeah.
I don't even know if anything we can even say about Connor McDavid that hasn't been said before.
No,
Best player
The
in the
only
world.
knock, they might not make the playoffs.
They're still in a playoff spot right now.
I know, but it's the Oilers.
Well, that's not fair.
Is it? We say it about
you know,
the Browns. We say it about other teams in other sports, but I can't say it about the Oilers.
No, I mean, dude, they're in the playoffs right now.
I
Browns
know.
are never in the Browns are
only-
never this close to the playoffs.
See, the
Okay.
The
main
Blues
reason-
weren't in the playoffs last year, so
the
at
main
this
reason
time. So I
I have
mean,
McKinnon winning it again, he's at 65 points this year already. Next closest on the Avalanche is 32. And Kale McCarr.
That is actually quite a good point.
He's just put the team on his back.
I believe every single person who's won the Hart, their team has made the playoffs. Like the past 6 years or
I
something.
believe so, yeah.
It's
Ooh,
I know,
but I
didn't
mean-
McDavid win it last year?
You can make the argument too, McDavid is
No.
fucking Draisaitl, but
No, he'll only. I think McKinnon won the Hart last year, and then
no, he didn't.
no, he didn't.
No,
Did McDavid win the Hart last year?
I think so.
Am I getting that mixed up with a Lindsay?
Hall
Is the
was
Lindsay
2
the
years
one where you
ago.
have to make the playoffs for?
I don't know.
No, it's
Confused.
typically it's
No,
hard.
Kucherov won it last year.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's
Yeah, I was
right.
gonna say
Yeah.
I thought it was Kucherov.
The Lindsay's the one McDavid will win for the next 6 years
probably.
because that one
Yeah.
they don't care about if you're in the playoffs or not.
True.
I think if you go back and look, I think like the past 6 or 7 have all been in the playoffs.
Did the Devils make it when Hall won,
Yeah, they made it. They
Yeah,
got.
Hall won.
I think they lost in 5.
They
to
lost in the first
Tampa.
round. They got.
They won 1 game against Tampa, I think, that year. But
I know you guys have Schmitty Werberman Jansen.
No.
He
no.
was number 1.
Yeah. Number 1 pick for my Hart Trophy. No. Jack Adams. I have Mike Sullivan. Most
I do too.
games lost for the Pittsburgh Penguins this year.
So let's put it
Yeah.
this way:
and
number
we're
one in
a
most
top
games
5
lost?
teams.
number 1 in most man games lost, Penguins. Number 2, Detroit.
Yeah. Yeah, the Penguins have more games lost than the Red Wings, and we are the 5th best team, while the Detroit Red Wings are last in the NHL. We also
Laugh
have
to
the
Detroit.
best goal differential. We also have the strongest goalie tandem right now, ish, close to it, if not.
Maybe.
Hottest, at least in Jari. We have the hottest goalie in the league. Malkin's got averaging 1.33 points per game this season, and that's about the only good things I can really say. And then Rust, otherwise, we're hurt a lot. Crosby's missed 25 games. Malkin missed 12. Galchenyuk missed 12. Woo. Rust missed 11. Schultz has missed 20. Letang missed a few. I can go on, but I don't feel like it because it makes me want to cry. Mike Sullivan wins the Jack Adams. If we continue the pace that we're at, definitely. If he doesn't, I'm marching down somewhere and yelling.
Yeah, no,
Mark,
for
you
Jack
have
Adams.
Jack Adams, right? You have
Yeah, I
Mark,
have him.
you have Sully for Jack Adams.
You know, I got Rick Tocchet as well.
Yeah,
In
I have him
Arizona.
as well.
Sportsnet has Sheldon Keefe.
Our assistant coach. Not yet. I can't do that.
No.
makes
Sportsnet's
me
fucking
laugh.
retarded.
This
dude.
makes me laugh. They tweeted their PR team tweeted something out like their number one watched in Canada, and all I see is people bitching about them. So I have no idea how that works. That's why I wish I lived.
I mean,
in
all they
Canada.
do is complain about Toronto, so.
Yeah. Toronto fucking Sportsnet.
That's TSN.
And sports.
Oh, you said Sportsnet, yeah.
No, TSN's a little better.
Yep.
Nah,
Hi, Mom.
a
You
little.
want to say hi? You're in your pajamas?
Yeah, where am I?
Right there.
Oh, who's watching us?
Huh?
Who's watching us?
People.
How many?
You ate some peanut butter, didn't you?
One.
It's just us three.
No, it's
Alright.
one because there's two on the YouTube
that
watching.
then?
One's me to make sure the stream doesn't
What?
go down.
And I think the other one's
Who's that
Noah.
Who's that?
No,
That's
I don't-
Bryce.
Hi, Bryce.
I don't know where everybody's at.
What are you laughing at, Mark?
It's just funny.
It's funny.
You can't hear us.
All right, see ya.
Are these all
No.
of our viewers and our fans?
No. All right.
No, these are his friends.
Mark,
Mark, are you a fan?
Am I a fan?
I'm
Yeah.
a fan.
Not when I'm talking.
Yeah, true. Robert,
Yes.
Jack Adams.
He said same as me.
He said
same
talk it.
as-
Talk
yeah,
it.
talk it.
Oh, I didn't hear. My mom was there.
Okay, and then the final one, the Rocky Richard.
Yeah.
You all have pasta.
I have
I-
David Pasternak.
I got pasta.
I don't. I have the best goal scorer in the NHL.
David Pasternak?
Nope. Austin Matthews
Ooh.
scored his 30th goal today.
So he's only 2 behind Pasternak now.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and this game's not over yet, and he's probably going to score 3 more and take the lead.
Uh,
I have Eichel.
congrats, Mark. Why do you have
Thank you.
Eichel?
Because I wanted to be different.
I knew that's what he was going to say.
Not because of your fantasy hockey
I mean,
mishap.
that we can say that, yeah. I just wanted.
Accidentally selected Jack Eichel.
I
Instead
think
It
it's
worked out.
I think it's a
I
two-man
mean,
race.
did it really work out? Because I was gonna pick Draisaitl instead.
Speaking of fantasy hockey, Jerry just declined the trade offer.
Fuck!
Jerry's hilarious.
Jerry's a funny man.
I'm getting fucked today, man.
Make better
I've said-
trades.
It was pretty fair. It was
The
like,
key
What
for
was
me
it?
is
Well,
you
alright,
give
hold
me a
on.
germ
Hold
and it
on.
raises the trade value about 10%.
All right. What was the trade offer? Tell the viewers.
okay. So for Steven Stamkos and fuck, it already went away. I forgot the goalie.
I
I'll
can
find his
look.
team.
Oh look, I get
Uh,
email.
He
alerts.
legitimately said declined. LOL. That was his response.
Yeah, no, it was not a good trade. It was like Kyle Connor and fucking James Neal and Andre Burakovsky for who was it?
Stamkos.
Steven Stamkos and one Semyon Varlamov, I think.
Oh my god.
No, and I threw in Halak as well.
I tried to trade for Draisaitl. I had a
Right.
trade for Draisaitl.
I have an offer out there for Draisaitl.
I had a trade after the draft. I text Chase and I was like, Eichel for Draisaitl. And he goes, maybe. And I never really followed through with it because I wanted to stick to my misclick.
I mean, it
Darn.
kind of worked out.
Eichel's like the 6th best center or 2nd best or something like that. He's between 6
Probably
and 2.
third.
And just Draisaitl's the best right winger. So
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think Austin Matthews is unstoppable. Unstoppable.
except when Court gets
Fair.
involved, then he's kind of stoppable.
Oh yikes. Okay.
Oh.
Yikes.
On that note, we gotta get out of here. Any closing thoughts that you guys have? Anything that you want to say? Robert, you want to shout out your parents or something? I don't know.
No, I'm okay. I think
You
I
sure?
think
You don't want to?
Yeah. No, I'm okay.
All right.
You
Yeah.
want to shout out your parents?
No, I already
Already
did.
did.
I already did. My mom was on the podcast today.
What about your dad?
Oh, my dad's in Morgantown right now. Hi, Dad.
Oh, one thing. Logan
Ooh.
Couture. What
I
is
thought
that?
you were gonna
46
shout out
weeks
your
with-
parents.
No,
I think it's
he's
out
out
6 weeks.
Oh, Mom.
6 weeks with the broken ankle. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a yikes.
Yeah.
Too bad I
The
don't care about the
sucky
Sharks.
get worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too bad I'm not a Sharks fan.
Closing thoughts.
I don't.
Well,
I don't like.
we're
rooting
gonna
for a
try
team
to
full
make
of
this a.
38-year-olds.
We're gonna try to make this a schedule. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I'm
I'd
not
like to
gonna
shout
promise
out my
anything.
2 starting goaltenders in fantasy hockey: Andrei Vasilevsky and Carey Price.
I would like to shout out Germany for not being relegated. Thank you.
To Kazakhstan. Big
Yeah,
whoop.
thank you.
Yeah.
Kazakhstan.
Thank
fucking
you.
law.
I know. I would have been very pissed.
Dude,
off.
I got assigned Kazakhstan to do a presentation on it in like 8th grade, and I went, "This is a country?" I didn't even know it was a country in 8th grade. I went Karuskistan. I was
think I had
so
Brazil.
confused.
Fuck it. Ehlers got me a goal tonight.
Yeah, after
Hey.
the end of the first period, Washington and Philly are tied 2-2, and Winnipeg is up 2-1.
Ooh.
Yep.
Damn.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah. Shout out Germany. Shout out JJ Paterka. There'll be an article
Yep.
about him pretty soon.
Shout out to the
Um,
BCU merch. Shout out to NHL 20
yeah.
Clip. Shout out to Honey Baked. They gave you freaking unbelievable segue in today's episode, so you're welcome for that.
Shout out to the NWHL All Star, which I think is soon. I know they just voted on it, so I don't know the actual date, but I know it's soon.
All
Shout
right.
out them.
Who's the last man in?
For what division?
I don't care.
All of them.
Brock Nelson.
Whatever
That's-
Big Heat Daddy says, that's who I voted for.
I got my car. in Central.
I'm thinking McCarr, maybe Teravainen.
Justin
I like
Bieber has
Carolina.
Lyme disease.
Ah, shucks. I can't go on in this podcast episode. Justin Bieber has Lyme disease.
Marner's Abinajad Piran.
All right. Actually, here's the last thing I want to say. We're cutting it right after this, all right?
Okay.
If it happens, who wins the boxing match, Logan Paul or Antonio Brown?
Okay, so this is actually a very interesting conversation because
Okay.
Logan Paul has boxed before. And you know
Okay.
that.
Is
and he
Logan
trains
Paul-
with MMA. And then here's the thing. AB's a NFL athlete. He could play in a playoff game probably right now.
Yes.
And he's got huge hands, and when you have huge hands, you hit harder.
Logan
Okay.
Paul.
But
So yeah, that's what I say. But
okay.
I bet
I'm-
AB's gonna back out like 3 weeks before it. He's
Yeah.
the world's biggest flaker. So
I'm saying Antonio Brown because I picked him in fantasy.
if we were
football.
betting, I'd bet on AB because I think the odds for him are good money sense wise.
Okay, well,
I think they're like
well,
Plus 1,000.
yes, they are. But all right, get rid of betting odds, and who do you say wins?
I say Logan Paul.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm the only guy that picked AB. All right. Now is
Yeah.
Logan Paul racist? He fought KSI, who's not of the white skin.
Didn't
and
AB
now he
start
wants
it?
to fight AB. What's up?
Didn't
what's up
AB
with
start
that?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Didn't
Since
AB
we're
start
up
it?
on Twitter.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
I'll drop you faster than the Patriots did.
That was a good response.
On a scale of 1 to dog shit, how dog shit is AB's new music?
Why are they showing highlights of
shit.
John
So bad.
Tavares
So
right
bad.
now in Islanders uniform? Oh wait, because he sucked on the Maple Leafs. That's why I freaking trash.
All right, well, we'll see you guys
I'm
I'm
later.
putting,
Sorry,
that, I'm
Islanders
putting this
fan.
down on the prediction.
Screw
So
John
Noah
Tavares.
says AB, and we all say Logan Paul.
That's part of the predictions for tonight's
There.
episode of Pass the Biscuit podcast. Thank you for tuning in and
I
listening.
bet no. My prediction is that it doesn't happen.
Well, if it does happen,
No,
Was
I took
the-
that one.
I'd love for it to happen.
it's definitely not gonna happen.
It will.
It's not gonna happen.
All right, whatever. I can be an optimistic man.
AB's gonna back out. He
Yeah.
has enough CTE. He does not need any more.
True. All right. Peace. See y'all. Say bye.
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 Bryce, say bye.
Hasta la vista.
Baby.
Good night. Good night. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Right. Absolutely.
One of them work.